Nerdy News with Kat Stewart and Monica Samuel.
Happy New Year! I'm Monica.
And I'm Kat, and this is Nerdy News.
Students from all around Alaska are gearing up for this year's science fairs.
Ooh, a science fair sounds like fun. If I were to do a project, I'd like to do something with candy, maybe?
Yeah.
Like when you break a candy bar in half, does the temperature affect how it breaks?
Ooh, that's a great question, Kat. And funny you should mention that because Kat and Monica are actually doing that experiment in the lab right now. Let's go see.
Thanks, Kat. Today we're checking out material science with our experiment, I Want Candy. We're learning about if our candy is flexible, bendy, ductile, bendy but stays bent, or brittle, breakable. So we're gonna test that with our rating scale here on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 1 being totally flexible and 5 being totally snappable. We're gonna test that on taffy, a chocolate bar, and gummy worm. I think the taffy is going to be pretty bendy at room temperature, but very snappy at cold temperature. I think the chocolate bar is going to be maybe more of a 3 at the room temp and very snappy at freezer temp. And I think the gummy worm is never gonna get very snappy. I think it's gonna stay at a maybe 3 at the most. Bendy. Let's check it out. Let's start by testing our room temperature items. First up is the taffy. You wanna take one?
Yep.
Okay, so try to bend it and see if it bends or breaks. Super bendy, way bendy, and stays there. So that's ductile, that's a 3.
That's ductile.
Like
okay.
solidly stays bent.
Stays. Okay.
Okay, great. Yes, not 3. Perfect. Next, let's go for the chocolate bar.
Okay.
Same thing, so try to bend it. And
Oh.
I feel like still bends easy.
I feel like.
But look, it's like kind of coming back.
Okay. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, very slowly.
Okay, so that would, I think, be more of the slightly ductile. Though, I guess if you were really specific, the chocolate did completely crack.
Okay.
And there's no saving that.
So do we
So
think
that's
this
like a
one's more
combo
like
of 2-4. The chocolate itself is, I'd say, brittle,
Yeah.
or maybe 2-5. But the bar itself,
the
the
nougaty
nougaty insides, yes,
What would we?
because it returns.
Say
So
that
I
it
say
is.
that's a 2.
2?
Should
Okay.
we go with 2?
I'm happy with 2.
Okay. And then lastly,
Alright.
we're going gummy worm. So same thing, we're gonna bend it. I feel like it returns
Okay.
all the way to normal.
I think so too.
So that would be a number 1,
A one?
totally flexible.
Okay.
And yeah,
I
returns.
would concur.
Great. Should we grab our fridge temp items?
Yes, let's do that.
All right, so we grabbed our items out of the fridge. Let's test our taffy first.
Ooh, nice and cool. Okay. Ooh.
You're so much stronger than I am. Well, I guess mine did snap.
Yeah.
You're stronger. Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
Okay, very snappy.
Yeah.
So I would say mine bends a tiny bit, but I'd say it's closer to a 5 than a 4.
Okay. Let's say
What do you
5
think?
then.
Yeah.
Where am I at? There we go.
Yes. Next for the
Alright.
chocolate bar. Oh, very snappy.
Okay, very
Like
snappy.
clean break.
Yeah. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Very 5. And a worm for you, ma'am?
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh.
Very bendy. Still. And returning almost all the way.
I feel like it's 2-ish.
I like 2.
Yeah, 2? Okay,
Yeah,
'cause it's not
it stays
all the way
pretty. It
back, but
stays a
it's
little
still-
bit. I like a 2 for this.
Okay.
To the freezer.
To the freezer.
All right, we've grabbed our items out of the freezer, so let's start with the taffy. Happy for you, madame.
Oh, I did.
How
what you
did-
It's.
I'm not strong enough.
Okay.
We're just gonna have to go with yours. It's not strong enough to break it.
No, it's trickier. This one.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I did get it eventually. Very snappy. Very
The
snappy.
snappiest.
Solid 5. 5 plus. Agreed. Here's your chocolate.
All right, chocolate.
Yeah. Equally 5. I feel like as the fridge. Thank you for cleaning up our lab. Finally, a gummy worm. Ooh, they're like clinkum.
Oh,
They're like real solid.
Oh!
I did not expect
that
that.
was a little unexpected, but that
Yes.
looks really nice.
It was a pretty clean break. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's very shiny. Very clean break. I'd say it's 5.
Fives all around.
5's all around. Very nice. Well, that's not what I expected from the gummy worm for sure. I expected that to be a little more on the number 4,
Yeah,
somewhat brittle.
like for it to like bend and snap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it didn't. It just like totally
It
went
was
for the
totally
snap.
broken, yeah.
So, what did you think would happen? Back to you in the studio.
Whoa, that was so cool to see how the candy acted at different temperatures.
Speaking of temperatures, I've been feeling a little chilly lately. You know, we've got a lot of insulation options these days, and I really want to know, like, which one is best.
Dude, that is so wild that you mentioned that because Kat and Monica are also doing an experiment on insulation. Let's check it out.
Thanks, Kat and Monica. Here in the lab, we're doing an insulation station experiment. And so we've got 4 thermometers with things around them, different insulators. And we've got our control, our foam, moss, and wool. So we're gonna record the inside temps real quick with that. Let's see, so our control is just room temperature, that's 69.4 degrees. We've got our foam is 68.5. Our, what is that, moss is 68.4. And our wool is 68.2. So they're all pretty similar. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go bring these outside for 10 minutes, let them sit, and then record their temperatures. And I feel like wool is gonna change the least. So let's see.
Alrighty, so we brought the lab outside. We're gonna record our temperatures after it's been sitting outside for 10 minutes. So looks like the control, our outside temp is 29.5 degrees. We're just gonna pretend that this marker is writing as it should. And then the foam is 30.4. And the moss is, 57.4. And the wool is 38.8. Wow, so I really thought that the wool was going to maintain heat the best, but it was actually the moss. And so moss, as far as our experiment goes, was the best insulator. So, interesting insulation. Cool. Thanks, Elle. Back to you, Kat and Monica.
Wow, all these experiments have made me super excited about the upcoming science fairs. When are they happening?
Well, there are a lot going on, and we've got links to many of them below. Check them out, and we hope to see you there. Happy 2026!
What project will you pick? Woo!